Ladies and gentlemen, today we gather to explore a profound and transformative topic, the secret to becoming mentally strong. In a world filled with challenges, uncertainties, and rapid changes, mental strength is not merely an advantage, it is an essential quality that empowers us to navigate life's complexities with confidence and resilience. To be mentally strong is to harness the power within us to overcome obstacles, manage our emotions, and cultivate a mindset that propels us toward our goals. Mental strength is often misunderstood. It is not about suppressing emotions or pretending to be invincible. Rather, it is about embracing our feelings, acknowledging our vulnerabilities, and developing the resilience to rise above our circumstances. It is about recognizing that challenges are not barriers but stepping stones that lead us to greater heights. Each of us possesses the capacity for mental strength, but it requires conscious effort, self-awareness, and the willingness to grow. The first key to becoming mentally strong is self-awareness. Understanding ourselves is the foundation upon which mental strength is built. Self-awareness involves recognizing our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors and understanding how they influence our actions. It is about taking the time to reflect on our experiences and gaining insights into our motivations and fears. When we cultivate self-awareness, we empower ourselves to make informed decisions that align with our values and aspirations. To develop self-awareness, we must be willing to engage in honest self-reflection. This can be achieved through practices such as journaling, meditation, or simply taking a moment each day to pause and assess our thoughts and feelings. By exploring our inner landscape, we can identify patterns that may hinder our progress and acknowledge the beliefs that limit us. This clarity allows us to confront our challenges head-on, transforming them into opportunities for growth. Self-awareness also means recognizing our strengths and weaknesses. Each of us has unique gifts and talents that contribute to our mental resilience. By acknowledging our strengths, we build confidence in our abilities and develop a sense of purpose. Conversely, recognizing our weaknesses is not a sign of failure, it is an opportunity for growth. When we accept our limitations, we can seek support, acquire new skills, and transform weaknesses into strengths. This journey of self-discovery enhances our mental strength and empowers us to face challenges with a newfound sense of purpose. The second key to mental strength lies in the power of thoughts. Our thoughts shape our reality, and understanding this profound truth is crucial in our journey toward mental resilience. Negative thoughts can be insidious. They often masquerade as truth, leading us to doubt ourselves and our abilities. However, we have the power to challenge these thoughts and replace them with empowering beliefs. Mental strength is not about eliminating negative thoughts, but rather reframing them. To harness the power of our thoughts, we must cultivate a positive mindset. This involves being intentional about the narratives we create in our minds. Instead of dwelling on what we cannot do, we should focus on what we can achieve. When faced with obstacles, ask yourself, what can I learn from this situation? Shift your perspective from one of defeat to one of growth. This mental shift not only enhances our resilience, but also opens doors to new possibilities. Visualization is a powerful tool that can aid in reshaping our thoughts. By vividly imagining our goals and aspirations, we create a mental picture of success that fuels our motivation. When we visualize ourselves overcoming challenges and achieving our desired outcomes, we reinforce the belief that we are capable of greatness. This practice strengthens our mental resolve and prepares us to confront difficulties with confidence and determination. The third key to becoming mentally strong is resilience and emotional regulation. Life is unpredictable, and we will undoubtedly encounter setbacks and disappointments along our journey. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity and emerge stronger than before. It is about cultivating a mindset that views challenges as opportunities for growth rather than insurmountable obstacles. Emotional regulation is an essential aspect of resilience. It involves understanding and managing our emotions effectively. When faced with stress or adversity, it is natural to experience a range of emotions: fear, frustration, sadness. However, it is our response to these emotions that determines our mental strength. Instead of allowing negative emotions to control us, we must learn to acknowledge them and choose how we respond. This requires practice, patience, and self-compassion. One effective strategy for emotional regulation is mindfulness. By practicing mindfulness, we cultivate an awareness of our thoughts and feelings without judgment. This allows us to observe our emotions as they arise and respond to them thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively. Mindfulness empowers us to stay present in the moment, reducing anxiety and enhancing our ability to cope with stress. Through this practice, we can develop a sense of inner calm and clarity, enabling us to navigate challenges with grace. The fourth key to mental strength is the importance of a supportive environment and self-discipline. Our surroundings and relationships play a significant role in shaping our mental resilience. A positive environment fosters growth, creativity, and collaboration. Conversely, a negative environment can drain our energy and hinder our progress. It is essential to cultivate relationships that uplift and inspire us, surrounding ourselves with individuals who share our values and aspirations. Moreover, self-discipline is the bridge that connects our aspirations to our actions. Mental strength requires the ability to resist short-term temptations in favor of long-term goals. It is about setting clear intentions and following through with commitment and consistency. Self-discipline is not merely about willpower, it is about creating habits and routines that align with our objectives. To develop self-discipline, we must start small. Establish achievable goals and create a plan of action. Hold yourself accountable for your commitments and celebrate your successes, no matter how small. Over time, these habits will become ingrained in your daily life, reinforcing your mental strength and propelling you toward your aspirations. In our quest to become mentally strong, we must also embrace the power of vulnerability. Many believe that vulnerability is a weakness, but it is in fact a source of strength. Embracing vulnerability allows us to connect with others on a deeper level, fostering empathy and understanding. When we share our struggles and challenges, we create an environment of authenticity and trust, both for ourselves and those around us. It is through vulnerability that we can cultivate meaningful relationships and support networks that fortify our mental resilience. Finally, let us not forget the importance of self-care in our journey toward mental strength. Taking care of our physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being is vital for nurturing resilience. Engage in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment, whether it be exercise, spending time in nature, or pursuing a hobby. Prioritize self-care as an essential component of your routine, allowing yourself the time and space to recharge and rejuvenate. When we care for ourselves, we enhance our capacity to face challenges and cultivate the mental strength needed to overcome them. In conclusion, the secret to becoming mentally strong lies within each of us. It is a journey of self-awareness, the power of thoughts, resilience, emotional regulation, and the cultivation of a positive environment. By embracing our vulnerabilities, developing self-discipline, and prioritizing self-care, we can unlock our true potential and navigate life's challenges with grace and determination. Remember, mental strength is not a destination, it is a lifelong journey of growth and transformation. So let us embark on this journey together, embracing the power within us to become the mentally strong individuals we aspire to be. Self-awareness is a fundamental component of personal growth and mental strength. It is the ability to introspect and recognize one's own thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, and understand how they influence our actions and reactions. In a fast-paced world where distractions abound, developing self-awareness becomes crucial. It allows us to pause, reflect, and gain clarity on our inner workings. This clarity is essential not only for navigating the complexities of life, but also for achieving our goals and realizing our potential. To cultivate self-awareness, we must first commit to a journey of exploration and understanding. This involves an honest and sometimes uncomfortable look at ourselves. Many people go through life on autopilot, reacting to circumstances without considering why they feel or act in certain ways. This lack of awareness can lead to unproductive habits, misunderstandings, and missed opportunities. When we lack self-awareness, we become prisoners of our own thoughts, driven by impulses and emotions that we do not fully comprehend. However, the moment we choose to become aware of our internal landscape, we unlock the door to self-discovery. Self-awareness is often developed through various introspective practices. One of the most effective ways to enhance self-awareness is through journaling. Writing down thoughts and feelings allows individuals to process their experiences and observe patterns in their behavior. Journaling serves as a mirror, reflecting our internal dialogues and helping us to clarify our values, goals, and emotions. As we document our thoughts, we may begin to notice recurring themes, fears that hold us back, aspirations that inspire us, and areas of our lives that need attention. This practice encourages deeper reflection and fosters a greater understanding of ourselves. Another powerful method to cultivate self-awareness is through mindfulness and meditation. Mindfulness is the practice of being present in the moment, paying attention to our thoughts and feelings without judgment. When we engage in mindfulness practices, we create space to observe our mental patterns. This observation allows us to recognize when we are caught in negative thought cycles or when we react to situations based on past experiences rather than current realities. Meditation in particular helps to quiet the mind and encourages a deeper connection with our inner selves. As we develop the habit of mindfulness, we begin to see our thoughts as fleeting events rather than absolute truths, which empowers us to respond to life's challenges with greater clarity and intention. Self-awareness also involves understanding our emotional triggers. Emotions are powerful forces that can shape our responses to situations and influence our decision-making. By identifying what triggers specific emotional reactions, we gain insight into our vulnerabilities and strengths. For instance, when we experience anger or anxiety, we may be reacting to a situation that resonates with past experiences. By recognizing these triggers, we can pause before reacting impulsively, allowing us to respond thoughtfully rather than emotionally. This practice enhances emotional regulation, a vital aspect of mental strength, as it helps us navigate challenging situations with composure and clarity. In addition to understanding our emotional triggers, self-awareness encompasses recognizing our strengths and weaknesses. Everyone possesses unique talents and abilities, and acknowledging these strengths is essential for building confidence and self-esteem. When we are aware of what we excel at, we can leverage those strengths to achieve our goals and contribute positively to our environments. Conversely, recognizing our weaknesses does not signify failure. Rather, it opens the door to growth and improvement. By accepting our limitations, we can seek opportunities for development, whether through learning new skills, asking for help, or surrounding ourselves with individuals who complement our abilities. This awareness fosters a growth mindset, encouraging us to view challenges as opportunities for personal development. Another critical aspect of self-awareness is understanding our values and beliefs. Our values serve as guiding principles that influence our decisions and actions. When we are clear about what we stand for, we can make choices that align with our authentic selves. And this alignment fosters a sense of purpose and fulfillment in life. On the other hand, when our actions conflict with our values, we may experience internal turmoil and dissatisfaction. By reflecting on our values and ensuring that our daily actions align with them, we cultivate a sense of integrity and authenticity in our lives. As we develop self-awareness, we also enhance our ability to empathize with others. Understanding our own emotions and experiences allows us to connect with the feelings of those around us. When we become aware of our own struggles, we can extend compassion and understanding to others who may be facing similar challenges. This empathy fosters deeper connections in our relationships and enhances our ability to communicate effectively. When we approach conversations with self-awareness, we are better equipped to listen actively, respond thoughtfully, and build meaningful connections. Moreover, self-awareness plays a vital role in decision-making. When we are aware of our values, goals, and emotional responses, we can make choices that align with our authentic selves. In contrast, a lack of self-awareness can lead to decisions driven by external pressures or societal expectations. By taking the time to reflect on our motivations and desires, we empower ourselves to make choices that resonate with our true selves. This alignment not only enhances our personal satisfaction, but also fosters a sense of agency and control over our lives. In the workplace, self-awareness is equally essential. Professionals who possess self-awareness are often more effective leaders and collaborators. They are better equipped to manage conflicts, provide constructive feedback, and inspire others. Understanding one's leadership style, communication preferences, and interpersonal dynamics allows individuals to navigate professional relationships with greater finesse. Furthermore, self-aware individuals are more likely to embrace feedback and use it as a catalyst for growth, fostering a culture of continuous improvement within teams. However, developing self-awareness is not a one-time endeavor. It is an ongoing journey that requires commitment and diligence. As we evolve and encounter new experiences, our understanding of ourselves will also change. Regular self-reflection, whether through journaling, mindfulness practices, or open conversations with trusted friends or mentors, is essential for maintaining self-awareness. This ongoing process allows us to adapt and grow, ensuring that we remain aligned with our values and aspirations. It is important to acknowledge that the journey towards self-awareness may not always be comfortable. Confronting our fears, insecurities, and past traumas can be challenging. However, it is precisely through this discomfort that we experience growth and transformation. Embracing vulnerability allows us to break free from limiting beliefs and emerge stronger on the other side. The key is to approach this journey with self-compassion and patience, recognizing that self-awareness is a lifelong pursuit. In cultivating self-awareness, we also pave the way for greater resilience. The more we understand ourselves, the better equipped we are to face challenges with grace and determination. When we encounter setbacks or obstacles, our self-awareness enables us to assess our emotional responses and identify constructive ways to move forward. Rather than succumbing to despair or frustration, we can approach challenges as opportunities for growth and learning. This resilience is a hallmark of mental strength, allowing us to navigate life's uncertainties with confidence and purpose. Furthermore, self-awareness enhances our ability to adapt to change. In a world that is constantly evolving, being self-aware allows us to embrace change with an open mind. We can assess our emotional responses to new situations, recognize our fears, and take proactive steps to adjust our mindset. This adaptability fosters a sense of agency, empowering us to shape our futures rather than being passive recipients of circumstance. When we approach change with self-awareness, we can identify opportunities for growth and leverage them to our advantage. Ultimately, self-awareness is a powerful tool for unlocking our potential and enhancing our overall well-being. It enables us to live authentically, make empowered choices, and cultivate meaningful relationships. By committing to the journey of self-discovery, we embark on a path of continuous growth and transformation. Each step we take toward greater self-awareness strengthens our mental resilience and prepares us to navigate the complexities of life with confidence. It is through this journey that we uncover our true selves, allowing us to shine brightly in a world that often seeks to dim our light. As we continue to explore our inner landscapes, we cultivate the mental strength needed to overcome obstacles, embrace opportunities, and create a life of purpose and fulfillment. The power of thoughts is one of the most profound and often underestimated forces in our lives. Every day, we are bombarded with thoughts that shape our perceptions, influence our emotions, and ultimately guide our actions. Understanding the power of our thoughts is essential for personal growth and mental strength. Our thoughts serve as the foundation for our beliefs, attitudes, and behaviors, and they can either empower us to achieve our goals or hinder our progress and potential. To harness this power, we must first recognize the impact our thoughts have on our lives. At its core, the concept of the power of thoughts revolves around the idea that our mindset can create our reality. The way we think about ourselves, our circumstances, and the world around us significantly influences how we experience life. Positive thoughts foster a sense of hope, resilience, and motivation, while negative thoughts can lead to self-doubt, fear, and stagnation. This relationship between our thoughts and experiences is rooted in the principle of neuroplasticity, which suggests that our brains are capable of change and adaptation throughout our lives. This means that by consciously shifting our thoughts, we can reshape our mental pathways and ultimately change the course of our lives. One of the first steps in harnessing the power of thoughts is becoming aware of our internal dialogue. Our thoughts often run on autopilot, influenced by past experiences, societal expectations, and external circumstances. By tuning into our self-talk, we can identify negative thought patterns that may be holding us back. For example, if we constantly tell ourselves that we are not good enough or that success is out of reach, we reinforce a limiting belief that can prevent us from taking action and pursuing our goals. Conversely, by cultivating a habit of positive self-talk, we can foster a mindset that encourages growth and resilience. Affirmations are a powerful tool in transforming our thoughts. These positive statements help counteract negative self-perceptions and instill a sense of confidence and determination. By repeating affirmations regularly, we can gradually rewire our brains to embrace a more positive and empowering mindset. For instance, saying, "I am capable of achieving my goals," or "I am worthy of love and success," can create a powerful shift in how we perceive ourselves and our potential. This practice not only boosts our self-esteem, but also reinforces our belief in our abilities, propelling us toward our aspirations. Visualization is another effective technique for harnessing the power of thoughts. By vividly imagining our desired outcomes, we engage our minds in a way that prepares us for success. Visualization creates a mental rehearsal of the experiences we want to manifest, reinforcing our belief that they are attainable. Athletes, for example, often use visualization to enhance their performance. By picturing themselves executing their skills flawlessly, they prime their minds and bodies for success. This technique can be applied in various areas of life, from personal development to professional aspirations, as it helps us overcome mental barriers and embrace our potential. In addition to positive thinking and visualization, cultivating gratitude is a powerful way to shift our mindset and harness the power of thoughts. When we focus on what we are thankful for, we naturally elevate our emotional state and foster a sense of abundance. Gratitude helps us shift our attention away from what we lack and encourages us to appreciate the richness of our experiences. This shift in perspective not only enhances our overall well-being, but also strengthens our resilience in the face of challenges. By consciously practicing gratitude, we train our minds to seek the positive aspects of our lives, reinforcing a mindset that is open to possibilities and growth. Moreover, the power of thoughts extends beyond individual experiences. It can also influence our relationships and interactions with others. Our thoughts shape how we perceive and respond to the people around us. When we approach others with positive thoughts and intentions, we create an environment of trust and connection. Conversely, negative thoughts can lead to misunderstandings and conflicts. By cultivating a mindset of empathy and understanding, we enhance our relationships and contribute to a more harmonious and supportive community. This shift in thinking not only benefits us personally, but also creates a ripple effect that positively impacts those around us. It is essential to recognize that our thoughts are not always reflective of reality. Often we engage in cognitive distortions, patterns of thinking that can lead us to perceive situations inaccurately. For instance, we may catastrophize, imagining the worst possible outcomes, or engage in all or nothing thinking, viewing situations in black and white terms. By identifying these cognitive distortions and challenging them, we can regain control over our thoughts and cultivate a more balanced perspective. This practice allows us to approach challenges with clarity and objectivity, empowering us to make informed decisions rather than reactive ones. Furthermore, mindfulness practices can help us develop greater awareness of our thoughts. By cultivating mindfulness, we learn to observe our thoughts without judgment, creating space between ourselves and our mental narratives. This practice allows us to recognize that thoughts are merely fleeting events in our minds, not definitive truths. Mindfulness empowers us to respond to our thoughts thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively. When we create this distance, we can choose to focus on constructive and positive thoughts that align with our goals and values. The influence of our thoughts extends beyond the individual level. It can shape the collective mindset of communities and societies. The power of collective thoughts and beliefs can drive cultural shifts and inspire movements for change. When individuals come together with a shared vision and purpose, they can create a powerful force for transformation. History has shown us that collective thought can challenge the status quo and inspire progress. By harnessing the power of our thoughts collectively, we can work toward a more just and equitable world. In the realm of mental health, understanding the power of thoughts is crucial for well-being. Many mental health challenges, such as anxiety and depression, are rooted in negative thought patterns. By recognizing the impact of our thoughts on our mental health, we can take proactive steps to cultivate a more positive and resilient mindset. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, for instance, is a therapeutic approach that focuses on identifying and reframing negative thoughts. This practice empowers individuals to challenge distorted thinking and develop healthier coping mechanisms. By integrating such practices into our lives, we can foster mental resilience and well-being. Moreover, the power of thoughts can influence our physical health. Research has shown that positive thinking and optimism can lead to better health outcomes. When we maintain a positive outlook, we are more likely to engage in healthy behaviors such as regular exercise, balanced nutrition, and effective stress management. This holistic approach to health emphasizes the interconnectedness of our thoughts, emotions, and physical well-being. By prioritizing positive thinking, we not only enhance our mental resilience, but also contribute to our overall health. Ultimately, the journey of harnessing the power of thoughts requires consistent practice and commitment. It is not enough to merely acknowledge the importance of our thoughts. We must actively engage in cultivating a mindset that aligns with our goals and values. This process involves a willingness to challenge negative beliefs, embrace vulnerability, and seek growth. It requires us to surround ourselves with supportive influences and engage in practices that foster positivity and resilience. As we continue on this journey, it is essential to remember that the power of thoughts is a lifelong endeavor. Our thoughts will evolve and change as we navigate new experiences and challenges. Embracing this dynamic nature of our thoughts allows us to remain open to growth and transformation. By committing to the ongoing practice of cultivating positive and empowering thoughts, we can unlock our full potential and create a life that reflects our aspirations and values. In conclusion, the power of thoughts is a transformative force that shapes our experiences, influences our behaviors, and ultimately determines the quality of our lives. By becoming aware of our thoughts, practicing positive self-talk, engaging in visualization, cultivating gratitude, and embracing mindfulness, we can harness this power for personal growth and mental strength. Our thoughts have the ability to elevate us, inspire us, and propel us toward our goals. It is through the conscious cultivation of our thoughts that we can navigate life with purpose, resilience, and a deep sense of fulfillment. As we embrace this journey, we discover that the power to shape our reality lies within us, waiting to be unleashed through the thoughts we choose to embrace. Resilience is an essential quality that empowers individuals to face challenges, adapt to adversity, and emerge stronger from difficulties. It is the ability to bounce back from setbacks, to recover and grow in the face of obstacles, and to maintain a sense of purpose and hope even in the darkest times. Resilience is not simply about enduring hardships. It involves actively engaging with challenges, learning from them, and using them as opportunities for personal growth. The journey to becoming resilient is complex and multifaceted, involving emotional, cognitive, and social components that work together to enhance our capacity to cope with life's inevitable difficulties. At its core, resilience is rooted in our mindset. How we perceive challenges significantly influences our ability to navigate them. When faced with adversity, some people view obstacles as insurmountable barriers, while others see them as opportunities for growth and learning. This mindset is known as a growth mindset, a term popularized by psychologist Carol Dweck. Those with a growth mindset believe that their abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort, perseverance, and learning. They are more likely to embrace challenges, seek feedback, and persist in the face of setbacks. In contrast, individuals with a fixed mindset may shy away from challenges, fearing failure or believing that their abilities are static. This difference in perspective can have a profound impact on our resilience. Cultivating resilience begins with self-awareness. Understanding our emotional responses to challenges allows us to manage our reactions more effectively. When we encounter difficulties, it's natural to experience a range of emotions, including fear, frustration, and sadness. However, by recognizing and acknowledging these feelings, we can prevent them from overwhelming us. Instead of allowing negative emotions to dictate our actions, we can choose to respond with intention and purpose. Practicing mindfulness and emotional regulation techniques can help us create a space between our feelings and our responses, allowing us to make choices that align with our values and goals. In addition to self-awareness, developing resilience involves building a strong support network. Human beings are inherently social creatures, and our connections with others play a crucial role in our ability to cope with adversity. When we face challenges, having a support system of family, friends, or mentors can provide us with the emotional and practical assistance we need to navigate difficult times. Supportive relationships foster a sense of belonging and security, reminding us that we are not alone in our struggles. They offer opportunities for sharing experiences, seeking advice, and gaining perspective, all of which contribute to our resilience. It is essential to nurture these relationships and reach out to others during times of difficulty, as vulnerability can be a source of strength. Moreover, resilience is enhanced by fostering a sense of purpose. When we have a clear sense of our values and goals, we are better equipped to navigate challenges. Purpose gives our lives direction and meaning, motivating us to push through difficult times. Individuals who have a strong sense of purpose tend to approach obstacles with determination and optimism. They are more likely to view setbacks as temporary and manageable rather than permanent and insurmountable. Identifying what is truly important to us, whether it be personal relationships, career aspirations, or contributions to the community, can provide a guiding light during challenging times. It allows us to focus on what we can control and take proactive steps toward our goals, even in the face of adversity. Another critical aspect of resilience is adaptability. Life is inherently unpredictable, and our ability to adapt to changing circumstances is a key component of resilience. Those who are resilient can adjust their strategies and approaches when faced with unexpected challenges. They understand that setbacks are not a reflection of their worth or capabilities, but rather a natural part of the journey. Embracing flexibility allows us to explore new solutions, learn from failures, and remain open to different possibilities. It encourages creativity and innovation, enabling us to find alternative paths to success when our initial plans are thwarted. Furthermore, resilience involves cultivating a sense of optimism. Optimism is the belief that positive outcomes are possible and that we have the ability to influence our circumstances. While it is essential to acknowledge the realities of our challenges, maintaining an optimistic outlook can help us approach difficulties with a sense of hope. Research has shown that optimism is linked to better mental health, increased motivation, and improved coping skills. By focusing on potential solutions and the possibility of positive change, we can foster resilience and strengthen our resolve to overcome obstacles. Resilience is also nurtured through self-care practices. Taking care of our physical, emotional, and mental well-being is crucial for maintaining our strength in the face of adversity. Regular exercise, adequate sleep, and balanced nutrition are foundational elements of self-care that contribute to our overall resilience. Additionally, engaging in activities that bring us joy, relaxation, and fulfillment can recharge our spirits and enhance our capacity to cope with stress. Whether it's spending time in nature, pursuing hobbies, or practicing relaxation techniques such as meditation or yoga, self-care is an investment in our resilience. Moreover, resilience can be strengthened through learning and growth. Every challenge we face presents an opportunity for personal development. By reflecting on our experiences and extracting lessons from them, we can enhance our coping skills and prepare for future difficulties. This process of learning from adversity fosters a sense of empowerment as we recognize that we have the capacity to overcome challenges. Embracing a mindset of continuous improvement allows us to approach setbacks with curiosity rather than fear, viewing them as stepping stones on our journey rather than roadblocks. Additionally, embracing vulnerability is a crucial aspect of resilience. Many people mistakenly believe that being resilient means being invulnerable or immune to pain. In reality, resilience involves acknowledging our vulnerabilities and allowing ourselves to feel and express our emotions. It is through vulnerability that we connect with others, share our experiences, and seek support. Embracing our vulnerabilities does not weaken us. Instead, it fosters authenticity and fosters deeper connections with others. By allowing ourselves to be vulnerable, we create a safe space for growth, healing, and resilience. In the context of leadership and teamwork, resilience plays a vital role in fostering a positive organizational culture. Resilient leaders inspire and motivate their teams to overcome challenges and adapt to change. They model resilience by demonstrating transparency, empathy, and a commitment to learning. By creating an environment that encourages open communication, collaboration, and support, resilient leaders empower their teams to face challenges collectively. This culture of resilience not only enhances individual well-being, but also contributes to the overall success and sustainability of organizations. Furthermore, cultivating resilience is essential in the face of societal challenges and global issues. In a world that is constantly changing and presenting new challenges, resilience equips us to address social injustices, environmental crises, and economic uncertainties. By fostering resilience at both individual and community levels, we can create a collective capacity to adapt, innovate, and work toward positive change. Resilient communities are better equipped to respond to crises, support one another, and build a more equitable and sustainable future. Resilience is a lifelong journey that requires continuous effort and commitment. It is not a fixed trait, rather it is a dynamic process that can be nurtured and developed over time. Life will inevitably present us with challenges, but it is our response to those challenges that defines our resilience. By cultivating self-awareness, building supportive relationships, fostering a sense of purpose, embracing adaptability, maintaining optimism, prioritizing self-care, learning from experiences, embracing vulnerability, and promoting resilience within our communities, we can navigate life's adversities with strength and grace. As we embark on this journey of resilience, it is important to remember that setbacks and challenges do not define us. Rather, it is how we respond to those challenges that shapes our character and determines our future. Resilience empowers us to rise above difficulties, to learn from our experiences, and to grow into the individuals we are meant to be. By embracing the journey of resilience, we unlock our true potential and create a life that is rich with purpose, meaning, and fulfillment. Resilience is not just about surviving, it is about thriving in the face of adversity and embracing the fullness of life with courage and determination. Emotional regulation is a vital aspect of human experience that enables us to navigate our feelings in a manner that is constructive and adaptive. It involves the processes through which which emotions we have, when we have them, and how we experience and express these emotions. The ability to regulate emotions effectively can lead to healthier relationships, improve mental health, and enhance overall well-being. In an increasingly complex world, where the pace of life can be overwhelming, mastering emotional regulation has become more crucial than ever. At its core, emotional regulation encompasses a range of strategies and techniques that help individuals manage their emotional responses to various situations. It is not about suppressing or denying emotions, but rather understanding and processing them in a way that aligns with our values and goals. The journey of emotional regulation begins with self-awareness, which serves as the foundation for recognizing our emotional states and understanding the triggers that evoke them. When we become aware of our emotions, we can begin to explore their origins and the impact they have on our thoughts and behaviors. Self-awareness requires us to cultivate an understanding of our emotional landscape. This involves paying attention to our feelings in real time, acknowledging our emotional responses without judgment, and reflecting on the reasons behind them. For instance, if we find ourselves feeling anxious in a particular situation, self-awareness prompts us to examine the thoughts and beliefs that accompany that anxiety. Are we fearing failure? Are we worried about others' opinions? By identifying these underlying beliefs, we gain insights that empower us to address the root causes of our emotions rather than merely reacting to their surface manifestations. Once we have developed self-awareness, we can begin to implement various emotional regulation strategies. One effective approach is cognitive reappraisal, which involves reframing our thoughts about a situation to change its emotional impact. For example, if we experience disappointment after a setback, we can choose to view the situation as an opportunity for growth and learning rather than a definitive failure. By altering our perspective, we can transform negative emotions into a more constructive mindset that fosters resilience and adaptability. Mindfulness practices also play a crucial role in emotional regulation. Mindfulness involves being present in the moment and fully experiencing our emotions without judgment. Through mindfulness, we learn to observe our feelings as they arise, allowing us to create space between our emotions and our reactions. This awareness helps us avoid impulsive responses driven by heightened emotional states. By cultivating mindfulness, we become more attuned to our emotional triggers, enabling us to respond thoughtfully rather than reactively. This practice can lead to increased emotional intelligence as we learn to navigate our own emotions and better understand the emotional experiences of others. In addition to mindfulness and cognitive reappraisal, developing emotional regulation skills requires us to cultivate self-compassion. When we encounter difficult emotions, it is easy to fall into patterns of self-criticism and judgment. However, self-compassion allows us to treat ourselves with kindness and understanding during challenging times. Instead of berating ourselves for feeling anxious or sad, we can acknowledge that these emotions are part of the human experience. By extending compassion to ourselves, we create a nurturing inner dialogue that fosters emotional resilience and reduces the impact of negative emotions. Another essential component of emotional regulation is the practice of distress tolerance. Life is filled with moments of discomfort and pain, and our ability to tolerate these feelings without resorting to unhealthy coping mechanisms is crucial for emotional well-being. Distress tolerance involves learning how to sit with our emotions, even when they are uncomfortable. This may require developing specific strategies such as grounding techniques, which help us anchor ourselves in the present moment. For instance, when feeling overwhelmed, we can engage in deep breathing exercises, focus on our senses, or practice progressive muscle relaxation to alleviate tension and regain a sense of calm. Emotional regulation is also closely linked to the concept of emotional expression. While it is important to regulate our emotions, it is equally important to express them in a healthy and constructive manner. Bottling up emotions can lead to increased stress and emotional dysregulation. Instead, we should seek out appropriate avenues for emotional expression, whether through verbal communication, creative outlets, or physical activity. Sharing our feelings with trusted friends or family members can provide validation and support, fostering connection and understanding. Engaging in creative activities such as art, writing, or music can serve as a powerful outlet for processing emotions, allowing us to externalize our feelings in a way that promotes healing and self-discovery. Building emotional regulation skills also involves recognizing the importance of context and environment. Our surroundings can significantly influence our emotional states, and being aware of this can enhance our ability to regulate our feelings. For instance, if we notice that certain environments trigger negative emotions, we can make conscious choices to alter our surroundings or limit our exposure to those triggers. Additionally, surrounding ourselves with positive influences, people who uplift and support us, can contribute to a more emotionally healthy atmosphere, reinforcing our capacity to regulate our emotions effectively. Moreover, developing strong coping strategies is crucial for emotional regulation. Coping strategies are the tools we use to manage stress and navigate challenging situations. Effective coping mechanisms can range from problem-solving skills to seeking social support. When faced with emotional distress, we can assess the situation and determine the most appropriate coping strategies to implement. This might involve breaking down a problem into manageable steps, seeking guidance from a mentor or therapist, or simply allowing ourselves time to process our emotions before taking action. As we work on our emotional regulation skills, it is essential to acknowledge that setbacks and challenges are part of the journey. Emotional regulation is not a linear process, and there will be times when we may struggle to manage our emotions effectively. It is during these moments that self-compassion becomes especially important. Instead of succumbing to self-criticism, we can remind ourselves that everyone experiences difficulties and that setbacks do not define our ability to regulate our emotions. By practicing patience and understanding toward ourselves, we can maintain a growth mindset that embraces the learning process. In addition to individual practices, emotional regulation can be enhanced through supportive relationships. Building and maintaining connections with others who understand and validate our emotions can significantly impact our ability to navigate challenging feelings. Engaging in open and honest communication with trusted individuals allows us to express our emotions freely, receive feedback, and gain new perspectives. These interactions can reinforce our emotional regulation skills and provide a sense of belonging and support. Another vital aspect of emotional regulation is recognizing the role of physical health and emotional well-being. Our emotional state is closely linked to our physical health, and adopting a holistic approach to self-care can enhance our ability to regulate our emotions effectively. Regular exercise, adequate sleep, and a balanced diet contribute to optimal brain function and emotional stability. Engaging in physical activity releases endorphins, which promote feelings of well-being and reduce stress. Prioritizing sleep ensures that we have the energy and mental clarity needed to navigate our emotional landscape. Furthermore, nourishing our bodies with wholesome food supports cognitive function and emotional resilience. Additionally, seeking professional support can be a valuable step in developing emotional regulation skills. Therapists and counselors can provide guidance, tools, and strategies tailored to our unique emotional needs. They can help us explore our emotional patterns, identify triggers, and develop personalized coping mechanisms. Professional support can serve as a safe space for processing emotions and working through unresolved issues, ultimately enhancing our capacity for emotional regulation. Emotional regulation is a lifelong journey that requires practice, self-reflection, and a commitment to personal growth. As we develop our emotional regulation skills, we become more adept at navigating the complexities of our emotional experiences. By fostering self-awareness, practicing mindfulness, cultivating self-compassion, building strong support systems, and prioritizing our physical and mental health, we can enhance our ability to regulate our emotions effectively. Emotional regulation empowers us to respond to life's challenges with resilience, adaptability, and a deeper understanding of ourselves. Ultimately, mastering emotional regulation is not only about managing our emotions, it is about embracing the fullness of our human experience and thriving in the face of adversity.